Good morning. I wanted to show what I'm working on. So, a whole bunch of goats and some woods. So what I'm doing, I'm using this netting and we're setting them up a temporary access to a lot of this stuff for the next couple of days. And so I got one piece up yesterday and I've got one more roll I'm going to get up this morning, and then they're going to be real excited to come out here. So let's get it done. Way harder than I ever thought it would be. You can see. But then once you have holes, you see that hole, what lives in there? A bear, a fox, a coyote. I don't know. Not a bear, obviously. But there's holes like that, which scare me. On we go. It's up 1,000 times harder than I thought it was going to be. But let's do it before. Okay. You can see my little fence. Whew, if I had to farm like that every day, that would be really hard. And it goes back in there. And I'm just going to take down, I'm going to take down a cattle panel to make a little gate to get out here. And then I'm going to hook up the charger and see what they do with it. Alright, here we go. Showing them where to go. Come on, goats. Let's go. And we're about to be real excited with where we're going. It's the same area we tried to free range the other day, and I never thought I was getting my goats back. But now it's contained. And I'm about to get my charger and turn the net on. And then hopefully they'll clear all this out. But you can see, I don't know if you can tell, the fence goes around to right there. So we'll see what they do with all this wood line once they work it for a few days. Alright, day 2. The goats did not stay out here as much yesterday as I would have liked them to. It rained the whole day yesterday. Like, well, not rained hard, it drizzled. Enough. Goats do not like rain. I mean, like 0%. Like, they're hesitant to eat this now because when they shake it, water falls on them. Like, goats just don't like water. But they're out here working. But, it's supposed to be cloudy today. It's supposed to be cloudy all week, so I feel like that's hindering our eating, but we'll see. But they're working this morning, so we'll see how they do. But this is day 2. You can tell they even like step on stuff and knock it down to get to the green stuff. Let's see, we've got some over here eating too. A couple got shocked when they came out this morning and it spooked them. I mean, it doesn't. It's just enough to, make them stay in. So they tucked back in because they bumped into the fence. Also, I cannot say enough good things about guardian dogs. That's Lucy over there. She is walking the perimeter, smelling, checking, and she stays out here with the goats. That's the good thing about the net. Like, running electric wire through the fence would be so much easier, but my dogs get out. But the net keeps my dogs in. And goats have to have, in my opinion, protection, always. Because there's so many things that can get them. Dogs, coyotes, they just are too easy to target. Happy goats. And I wanted to show you what made fencing the woods so hard. Like with your net, you would think you knew where you were going, and then you run into a tree and you can hear it. It's popping. So I've got to go turn the charger off and adjust this because this will short my fence all day. So it'll run my charger dead because it's solar. But that's what makes it hard. The net is great, but you would think you were going and then you run into a tree, and you can't be touching trees. So I got to fix that. But that, when I said it was so hard, the net was great. It was actually way easier than fencing, and you can put it wherever you want. But it was just like Tetris, getting around all these trees, and I got to go deal with that. So today will probably be the last day in the woods, this little section, because they've got it all, and I don't want to be intense about what's outside the fence. I'll say they've got it all. Like, I've been stepping on small things so they can get the tops of them. But I mean, they've wiped it out pretty good. Now, I will tell you this. They did not stay back here by choice. I've had to, like, close the gate and pin them back here. But just during the day with the dogs, of course. But they kept trying to come back home and eat hay. You know, they're kind of spoiled. But I wish I would have documented when goats are prone to worms, parasites. And you can look at their eyelids and get a good idea. But their eyelid scores, like there's a scoring chart for that, have improved drastically. And the sheep have joined, which the sheep are not wild about the woods, but I mean, it's free food. So come on, sheep, you can do it. But look at it. Once we're fully done, I'm going to keep them in here today. After today, I'm going to video and show you just how good they did. But now, they're eating the bark off the trees, which is the reason your goats will kill a tree. And there you have it. I mean, look at that. The goats and sheep, the goats do it. They have eaten the bark off the trees. So I'm out here about to take the net down. But look, I mean, the woods, you can see all the way through to the fence over there. If you look, see it? They got all the green. I guess the only thing that could be negative, if you're wanting to keep your trees, they strip the bark off a lot of the trees, which goats will do that. Goats will kill a tree. I knew that, but I thought with all this that, I don't know, I didn't expect them to do that much. Look at that, like beavers. But you can see, they cleaned it up. We're about to take this down, and there's a little bit of grass coming up in the pasture, so we're about to take these pieces down and move them there. And then hopefully that'll last us a couple of days. And then you see that little section of woods behind me. That's what we're going to attack next. Which that's some tall privet hedge and stuff over there. So I'm very curious with how they'll do with all that. But that's where we're going to go next. All of that. So we'll see. Okay, so look, over there is where they haven't been. Over here is where they were. Look at that difference. That's where we'll go, where we've been. Huh, that's pretty amazing when you look at it like that.